So I guess gut read was right here then, right?
Yeah.
Our initial thought of Magnus 4 and then going down the garden path a bit. I took us down the wrong avenue.
Obviously, not saying that, you know, you should rely on your opponents not being able to see you, but the damage of it, the DPS is really high because the Ice Wall DPS talent on level 10 works with it. Oh, hold on. Holy is getting towered over.
There's a level 2 Dawnbreaker coming at you. Toronto Tokyo cracked 2 much faster than anyone else in this lane. Unable to put that to good use, getting first blood.
I mean, it's better than the Midas. Pro players are saying it's like Midas, but better. And yeah, that sounds good to Invoker. He can even buff up that creep with Alacrity later on.
Goodness gracious me. Yeah, can't getting run at. Baboka here with Emo, getting on top of the Shadow Fiend. Mira trying to fight back in the disruption through the skewer. Sunstrike's coming in. Fairy Fire keeps Kiyotaka alive to turn and kill Emo off. But Disruptor's there with a Thunderstrike. At least trading out 1 for 1 as everyone and their mum is in this middle lane in a 3 versus 3.
We've seen more and more of this, right? The 4-minute everybody mid. Normally it's the 6-minute everyone there for the power rune.
Dawnbreaker back into another Shikuchi in a second, but yeah, diving that is a little too risky for Fly's
Mid lane. Going behind.
Going on there. More action. Another skewer in, but the save's coming out. Shadow Fiend ends up off to the right. Baboka ends up dead back in Fountain.
I mean, this is gonna hurt Baboka and all this game a lot as well. Getting no Wisdom Rune when you're roaming this much is hard.
Look at this. Bristle's trying to take Ancient stacks because that's all he can do, and he's just being dived by SF and Ursa. And now they're gonna steal his stacks and still play aggressively.
Yeah, they're thinking about it at least. Looks like they're getting out. SF looking at bottom with the Invis Rune.
Oh my god, with the Requiem wound up. They should have the damage for this easily. A double kill for Kiyotaka. Oh man, Aurora just firing on all cylinders.
Yeah, I mean, most mid heroes, Invis Rune is one of those kind of meh runes to find early on, but Kiyotaka playing SF, that is one of the heroes that can actually do some insane damage when an Invis Rune at one spot. That's not really a big thing anymore. The concept is more pushing and using jungle, pushing and accelerating your farm by farming both the lane and the jungle. So it's just evolved to a different thing.
Well, dive on top. Baboka's going to skewer into the sauna. Doesn't have a TP though, so cannot escape. Try and run around a little boulder in there, but dies to Nightfall anyway.
Not really fair when the guy chasing you has face boots and you have brown boots. You know, Team Spirit, definitely one of those teams that's cool to look at.
And is that a meta shifting thing as well, where we just have more kills and more action, do you reckon?
Emo?
Baboka in a lot of trouble. Static Storm is there to try and protect him with Sunstrike damage. They tap Mira down within an inch of his life, but they need a little bit more to finish him off. Deafening Blast is not enough. Oh no. Toronto Tokyo stuck on the high ground, gonna have to TP out now though. And it looks like Aurora tried something, failed, but might be able to get away with their lives. Fly says no to Panto. He's dead. Mira tucked himself away here. Shard pushes over the cliff, and that is a beautiful play, but Ollie cuts the tree, gets the glimpse, and the snowball will only delay the death of Mira now, but some real fancy footwork, making Emo and Ollie work for it.
Ollie had a tango. I was like, did he have a Quelling Blade to counter this play? But he still had one tango remaining.
And Baboka has his blink. Looking for a bit of action. Doesn't find it bottom, so instead we'll go up top where Nightfall is just munching on Beyond. But there's the RP. Baboka catches them. Skewers them away from the shrine. Static Storm is in place on the Shadow Demon. Gonna walk himself away, but still gonna fall while Nightfall is trapped in between, what, 5 members of Yakult Bros? There we go again, punching back and punishing Aurora's over-aggression. Out of mana, by the way, OOM.
Yeah. People are like, did you mean oof? Did you mean you don't have an Orb of Venom?
Glimpse back on Nightfall. Back you go. But we've got disruption into Requiem. Oh, look at that setup into kill on a Weaver as well.
Ah, beautiful. Misses the first melee race, but it doesn't matter. The Weaver's so dead from that ulti. Queen of Pains and Wind Rangers.
Yeah. Oh, I do miss the Tide Hunter Battle Fury. The fake anchor smash every time.
Non-stop whirling.
Non-stop whirling, spinning.
Oh, Tusk gets RP.
And Baboka finds another one.
Oh, I thought he ruined the Sunstrike there, but then he shockwaves him back into it. Very nice.
Responding, getting kills, and then able to cross the river, push out onto the map and you're getting towards tier 1 towers. You want this top tower, so you're going to try and kill Toronto Tokyo for it, but that disruption, that saved him.
Yeah. Disruption does stop the glimpse. Very nice timing as well.
It used to not though, right?
Yeah, I think so. They changed the way it worked at some point. There's also Yule Scepter that doesn't do it. That used to do it. Takes him up pretty fast as they add up the damage.
Sunstrike to scout. Yakult Bros coming in, and Nightfall half health. With a swarm on him, and a tornado in the sky. Invoker. Nightfall gets the Aegis and he's going to try and run away. He might die. He loses that first life now. As Mirror in the back causing some havoc, but that rescue from Kiyotaka, big damage. Pushes him into the Roche pit and slays 2 already. A third will fall, will Ollie die, and Mirror bubbled up and saved for now. Nightfall looking at Fly. Trying to chase his Weaver with the razors, but he just time lapses back to safety.
So if you initially catch people with RP now, even if you don't kill them, if you just put the ice wall under them, they will not be able to move. Right. And this can really, really mess with Dawnbreaker. In particular, if Dawnbreaker tries to ulti in and ice wall gets dropped.
Oh, the snowball save. He's done it to them. Now the Dawnbreaker ulti coming in as well. Sunstrike's good damage. Kiyotaki dropping low. He'll die. And Toronto Tokyo and Mirror trying to find something from this fight. Nightfall comes in from the top right-hand side. Kills off the Disruptor. Bristleback and Weaver are trying to re-enter. Looking at Panto, but now Flyflies is caught up and taken down. No chance to respond. Beyond has been left alone to his own devices. Surrounded by Aurora. And Bristleback, not long for this world, as Nightfall will take a couple more hits to take him out.
Oh, Mira's just gonna die. Never mind. He found
Emo, and then Emo found him.
Yeah, cold snap and nice Sunstrike. Emo playing that fight very well there. Well, he did get kited for a long time, but the Tusk Flyflies.
Yeah, that ice wall's annoying.
Right next to him as well, back in live. The ships in the dark missed each other though. It's like, where is this SF? SF on the lane? Can I get ganked?
He should be pretty dead up here. Unless...
But the saves.
The saves? Nightfall is BKB'd, and he's not TP'd. He's running aggressively into any hero. Look at this Weaver just being shredded by him. That's what you can do with a BKB.
That's one of the things you can do with a BKB. Flyfly spotted him.
And what do you reckon is the main goal for Baboka right now? Is he the single pick-off kind of guy, or is it wait and see if he can get a... Oh, hang on. Weaver's dead? Oh, crap.
Yeah. Yeah, the SF Aghanim Scepter is a lot of souls right now. That ulti hurts a lot, and he has the Whisper of Dread as well.
So you know how to react to it, or maybe just catch and kill them initially. And both teams are going to be smoking into each other. Invoker's still down bottom. So with Aurora arriving here, 4 heroes strong, Invoker realizing it's coming will TP mid. It starts off with Bristleback face tanking it, while Flyfly has just died. Nightfall has munched on him, Weaver is gone, and GG is called. They just tap out with this and give up. 29 minutes in, they realize there's no chance surviving against the Nightfall Ursa, who uses BKB to kill people and not TP back to Fountain.
I mean, I guess the game is over, but that felt a bit premature for me. This is TI. Why are we tapping up this early?
There in game 1.
Yeah.
Yeah, I still see where you're coming from. Like, I feel like Emo and Flyfly didn't have a completely awful game, but maybe Beyond was being a bit sad about the state of affairs as his Bristleback. So usually Alchemist games follow kind of a script, right? You lane, you get a bit of gold, you go jungle, clear stacks, kill all the little kobolds and satyrs to stack up your money.
Yeah, they need some rest. They honestly burned a lot of calories yesterday. The Lone Druid Bear was all over the place.
Look at this. Mira, dead. First blood for Ollie, thanks to this Baboka Tiny sticking around up top. Oh, for sure, yeah.
It cost no mana for some reason to take a new creep, which is pretty busted. Yeah. Speaking of busted creeps, Ench is here.
Yeah, Wild Wing, gonna tornado back Emo. They need a little bit more, and there it is. But the trade out onto Kiyotaka arrives. Mirror and Panto with Nightfall's TP in here, making a real meal of this. Looking for the kill on Ollie to get Panto the double kill. Baboka looks like he's healthy enough to stand here and lap up some of this experience from the wave arriving at the tower. But by sticking around, he's actually put himself within kill threshold. But the Avalanche toss play, Baboka gets both of them. Nightfall now is struggling to finish off this kill. It's another hit. The Sunstrike is coming. Nightfall is dying, and Baboka stayed alive.
Oh, wow. Baboka tips Nightfall as well. They got so greedy for him there. He got so much experience from just double kill, solo kill.
Oh, mental. Well, I'd be so happy with that. Fly up at top, getting run at, but the turnaround is yet again here. So Baboka set up for that first blood kill top, defended the Alchemist, defends mid, gets a double kill, comes back top again. The first 5 minutes have all been Baboka. This is Baboka.
2-0 and 6, hasn't died a single time, been part of every kill they have. Mid lane emo does get targeted a lot.
Another hurricane from this Wild Wing.
Yeah,
and that's so important against an Alchemist, right?
It's also not just about that. When you play Alchemist, you want to have space. So you need your mid laner and your off laner to create that space for you. And right now, Emo has 17 last hits against 38. He's not creating any space. He wants space. And here comes the Wisdom Steel play.
They try and catch Panto here, but the heal is going. Sonic Wave is big. And in comes Mira from the back. Nightfall will stab down Baboka. Ollie and Beyond on the run. Deep Crept to try and buy a bit of time, but Blood Grenade and the Scream is there for the final touch out of Nightfall. While Mira is hunting. He's got a fair few stacks up on Ollie's Pugner, and Kiyotaka just needs a little bit of help with the Flame Break to push him back. Final touch of damage, and Mira will get it.
Yeah, so many kills. They got the Wisdom as well, and bottom tower took a bit of damage already. And now they're back to Emo saying, okay, we didn't forget about you. It's gonna be fine though. It's 16 magic stick charges too. Actually, Batrider gets punished. Baboka is again, he's the hero of the Dire team. Maybe the... What's happening? Is Emo dying? Fly dying? Everyone's just being run at. Ollie's inside the arena, speared up and killed by Toronto Tokyo, while Fly is trying to fly away, but Sprout will block his path. TP out is good though, thanks to no stuns from Aurora. And they just eye up his tower immediately as he TPs out. They know that this area is just completely abandoned.
So this map is starting to get pretty difficult to play as Yakult Bros. So this next couple of minutes, important that they have this nice balanced flow of farming and retreating. Alk stunning himself top though. I didn't expect him just to straight up die, but with the Nature's Prophet TP and they've got plenty of damage.
They do not hesitate. They see him mess up a little bit there. The stun, the self-stun is just easy for them to punish. So Alchemist is nowhere close. There's not really a kill to be had here. However, Radiant have found Beastmaster farming the Ancients.
Hello. What are you up to, Beyond? He's going to roar the Batrider and probably kill him off with a Sunstrike. Damage is not enough.
Yeah, nice
Beyond
Sonic Wave.
Slain.
Yeah, we have two Kobold Cups, the Goblets.
Good. Diversifying their assets. Nice.
One for the road. Also efficient, I think. Oh, no.
In comes Toronto Tokyo. And Beyond trying to Centaur stomp up this Mars, but trapped in the arena. He knew his death was coming. And again, we're getting Nightfall involved. He's up at almost 10,000 net worth, and he's joining all these fights, getting all these kills, and keeping the map pressure up. So again, we're just seeing Yakult Bros getting hemmed further and further back. They're behind tier 1s, they're behind jungle, now they're behind tier 2s. And they can barely contest this ancient stack. They're trying, but look at Fly, almost just straight up dying as he walked into this. They get a good pin on the Tiny. Toronto Tokyo turns and kills him. Ollie is on the run as well, because Nightfall has killed Baboka.
Yeah, but they smoke up themselves with the Blink Dagger on Yakult Bros. They want to connect on a bigger hero than just Ench, but it's gonna be Ench again.
It's the Ench again. Avalanche
this could backfire.
Into the middle of them. Cataclysm's coming with a roar to get the kill, but the two-man arena is here from Toronto Tokyo with Nightfall in the midst of it. Tornado dodge, Sonic Wave is good, so a couple of kills in return for Aurora as they slay Ollie and Beyond. Mira, look at him! Very deep behind tier 2. Opening the eyes of Kiyotaka, but a toss back is there onto the Queen of Pain. Concoction coming. The spear is good with that Sprout saving Kiyotaka to blink out. Good escape from Aurora there as Yakult Bros put on some moves. And Kiyotaka shows on wave up top, but the wraparound is coming onto Beyond. They should come in contact with him in a second as Aurora, the Mars, and the Batrider can catch a glimpse of this Beastmaster. And it's just quick and easy.
Nice TP out by Invoker. Finds a good pocket to TP out. They don't see it. Even if you're Invis and TPing, the indicator for teleport is still visible.
And now Yakult Bros is trying to make a move of their own. Oh, they can
They got Kiyotaka.
Nice. Good catch. Big stuns into Cataclysm. And a kill on the Queen of Pain is a huge one for Emo to grab all that money.
Flying out now. Assault Curse is done.
Yeah, BKB Invoker is there. A lasso. Mira has found a grab on the Pugna to start things off, though. Damage. Not quite enough. Only staying alive while the backstab there from the Mars gets Yuri down. Emo has died. Nightfall gets the kill, but the Queen of Pain's the trade as Kiyotaka falls. From the back, though, this BKB, Nature's Prophet, and Toronto Tokyo's Mars just running straight towards Beyond. They've got plenty of damage and all the stuns in the world to control up the Beastmaster. Now, have they got anything left for Tiny? No, he'll TP out. A jump to catch the final straggler here. Fly turns and kills off the bat, and then goes for the TP.
Okay, so double kill for Fly. They get some nice kills, but ultimately they're gonna lose their building again, right? It's this thing where, okay, you didn't deal with Nature's Prophet, he's just gonna keep hitting. The heal from the Enchantress proved to be too much. The Holy Locket, they just could not work through her. She tanked a lot of damage in that fight.
Yeah, another one of those, you know, the battle didn't go that poorly, but the war is being lost. Maybe here with a kill on the Enchantress, a bonus one that can take a bit more money out of the situation. A toss back into the Alk, life drain, and another kill.
Do bring him down. It takes a lot though. Takes some doing too.
Wanting something.
They might catch the connecting heroes. Enchantress?
It's always Enchantress, isn't it? Avalanche toss up, chain stuns. And even a Cataclysm there, but already dead as the TP out from Tiny. Looks like it should be successful. No. Toronto Tokyo says, I've got a spear. Cancel that TP and come back over here, Baboka. Die to my Nightfall, Nature's Prophet. Kiyotaka. And putting some damage on the Alchemist.
He's gonna get himself back to safety. Back to base. And what does he have? He has the full Basher complete now. Game is still not too easy for Aurora to close out. They're building towards a Satanic on the Nature's Prophet. He wants to have some safety when this Age is about to time out in 20 seconds. The Hex is just 100 gold away for the Mars. I think that's perhaps the biggest power spike coming up.
BKB from Emo very quick, like you've been calling this, very quickly reacting to getting jumped on by the bat, but he cannot react to Nightfall's TP and death of Emo's Invoker. Good team fighting and target acquisition from Yakult Bros, even though they're what, like 6 to 10k net worth behind in the past couple of minutes. Still joining these fights and kind of trading even, but not being able to answer this Nature's Prophet is a big problem. While Toronto Tokyo, this is quite deep, very aggressive, but when you've got a global TP Prophet to come in on this high ground and rain hellfire onto Beyond, not enough damage to kill him, and a good avalanche to hold them back means Beastmaster so far surviving. Toronto Tokyo wants another spear across. Decrypt saved, but the Sonic Wave comes in. The life drain heal, that's not going to keep Beyond alive, and in fact puts Oli in harm's way. While Baboka, he's up on the high ground feeling like he's safe, but Kiyotaka's going to come in, give the damage to him while there. Fly Alchemist, he's joined the fray. Right into the middle of 4 of them. Baboka's being dived under tier 3, Fly in trouble, and this is where Aurora bring the 5 heroes in against 4 of Yakult Bros and just absolutely wipe them.
I think it's not so much about his build, more about his laning stage. He got targeted hard and shut down, and he was already losing to a Queen of Pain. So he ended up having, like I said, 17 last hits versus 38 last hits against Queen of Pain. He just didn't have any farm.
Lasso here on Tiny. Mira's going to drag the Boca back. The arena in the back. Mira tossed into it, but this Sonic Wave pushing 3 around inside. Need to be finished off, but they've got to stun onto this Nature's Prophet. Big damage, and the kill is there. The godlike streak is gone, but the damage has been done. Queen of Pain, Eon just pops up. Nightfall, a double kill as he buys back and comes back in, slaying pretty much everybody as Fly with the remaining seconds of his BKB trying to run back to Fountain to survive, while Kiyotaka blinked in aggressively. That's a little bit over-eager. He's got 1 Lotus to play with, but he's dead now. Going way too far in.
Oh, but still on the stun there. Could have maybe caught the Enchantress as well, but still massive kills for them. They got the Nature's Prophet, forced his buyback, get the Queen of Pain, get the Mars, all the big cores dying.
Any idea what this means? Baboka's been spamming all game.
No, I have no clue. But
I'm getting my Google Translator out. Oh, we've got business happening. Okay, team fight happening. Mira dead. The arena looks like a defensive one for now. Just try and get away from Yakult Bros because this EMP Cataclysm comes in with a roar. Nature's Prophet being focused. Fly's on him, but that Sonic Wave pushback protects Nightfall's Nature's Prophet so beautifully. They'll get the Alchemist down to low ground. Queen of Pain giving chase now. Tiny's into the back, and Avalanche on an attempt on Nightfall's life. They've got Toronto Tokyo protecting him, but that toss back inside the vice. They've caught the Prophet. Nightfall turns. He's going to try and fight back here with another 4-staff drift down to low ground. He's slipping away from them. Tornado doesn't land. Concoction does. Oh, Yakult Bros are on top of him now with the Avalanche. They've got the kill.
Wow. And he's dead for 2 minutes. This is massive. Can he maybe get one more? Chasing?
They can try.
They saw the queen, but she's out. And that's with him taking Sonic Wave talent. The Scream Fade talent would make it even stronger, but of course Sonic Wave. Oh, big wrap around here. Mars leading the way. He sees Tiny.
He doesn't want to go Tiny. He wants to go deeper onto Pugner so no saves can come. Only Pugner. He needs more damage. Mirror will jump in to try and deal with it, but can't finish the job. They're afraid of Beyond and Fly here.
Killed anyone yet?
They haven't. They've spent spells trying to deal with them, but Toronto Tokyo spearing back the Pugner inside this arena while Baboka's dead to Kiyotaka on the left side. Now they're turned though on the Bat Rider with Emo and Fly closing the gap onto Bat, taking him down a notch. But look at this, Nightfall's in. BKB up, but in comes the Raw Cataclysm, good 4-staff, gets him out of danger. So Nightfall now can turn and fight back. They've run out of gas here, Yakult Bros.
10 seconds.
They've got to try and get the hell away from danger, but the danger comes for you. Aegis popped, Alchemist down the once, and very likely dying twice. With a great spear to pin him up against the cliff, Fly's gone.
That started out a little bit awkward as they didn't have Queen of Pain nearby, so the damage was pretty low. They just controlled them for a long time.
There's no chance for Alk to buy back. 2,000 gold away from it. Not in the bounty room would save him now. And in jumps the Queen of Pain straight towards the Tiny. They've got a lasso on the Beastmaster as well into this arena from Toronto, Tokyo. They've decrapped and saved him though. The Beyond Beastmaster is still alive through the life drain and help from his mates, but the damage raining in. Bring him down to half, but the heal is too much. Beyond gets back past through the ice wall, but Toronto Tokyo jumps across it. Leapfrogging in while Baboka starts in with a Cataclysm attempt. They don't land it though. Trying the Tiny initiation to get the Kata to land doesn't work out. And they've had to buy back Beastmaster just to defend their base. But Mega Creeps have not been taken.
Posturing for Roche. Dire have scouted with the boar.
This could very well be the last fight of the game.
It could be.
A good jump here. A good bit of vision. Mirror BKBs and then Smoke broke. Trying to get a start, and they see the Beastmaster first, but in comes the Alp with the help of the Avalanche. Aeon just pops, but this arena zoning out the rest of Yakult Bros inside. The Alchemist BKBs and runs away, but they've lost their Tiny already. And Aurora just keep on going with a second arena. They trap the Alchemist again. Jumping deeper and deeper in this fight to blow up the carry. Dead for 100. Tiny buys back, but who's he going to save? Invulnerable coming with some combos, deafening and meatballing with a Cataclysm trying to land. Nature's Prophet sidesteps it again and again, drifting right to left and back again. Will take out the Invoker, dead for 2 minutes. The tip from Nightfall mid-team fight, shutting the door on Yakult Bros here and forcing the GG.
GG comes out. I think they had cooldown on Cataclysm at the start of that fight, since they used it to scout. It's a long cooldown, so he couldn't lead with it, and we saw him add it only later in when people had already fallen. Ultimately, I feel they play really well on Invoker, but I wish that they had a bigger combo hero.
It's illegal. Still good showing from Yakult Bros. Again, the team that didn't expect to be here. Still, of course, top tier team putting up a good fight against the big dogs at TI.